Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly messages, and this is for the 29th of July through to the 4th of August. So, have you survived? Are you intact? Are you in one piece? These energies through July have been so intense, but it's all about healing. It's about bringing stuff up so that we can heal it, clear it, release it, let go of it. And it's exhausting. We've also got all of the energy cosmologically with the eclipses, the retrogrades, the moons, and so it's been affecting our sleep. Most of us have had sleep patterns going completely crazy. I normally sleep 8 hours, head hits the pillow, duff gone, all over the place. 3 hours, 5 hours, 12 hours, up and down, all over the place. It's all... Why are we going through this? Okay, many of you are saying, dear God, when is it going to end? What's going on? It is going to end, my darlings, and this is the week it all starts to come to an end. And we knew this for July, that as we went through the Mercury retrograde, we went through 3 moons and 2 eclipses, that it was going to be intense. But none of this was to hurt us, harm us. It was led by the soul to bring us into a place where we're so free to move forward. We're so free to embrace our empowerment, our liberation, to step into your I am presence, to step into your God creative force and create the life that you want and choose and deserve and desire. And we've been building up to this all year. All year it's been, I want change, I want improvements, I want upgrades, I want it to be better. And this is the month that's saying, right, this is when we're going to just clear the decks, purge, clear, sort it all out so that you can have that. And this last week now, the last 2 days, 3 days of July, we have a new moon on the 31st. We have Mercury going straight, direct on the 2nd. So within this week, you know, there's a lot going on. Now, this new moon is heralding in new energies. It's bringing us to completion of this healing. Now, there's going to be a little bit of tailback, a little bit of the mist and the fog clearing over the next 2 weeks into around about the 15th, 16th of August, when we hit the full moon and shadow period of Mercury completely finished. So there's some tailbacks going on, but just trust that everything that's happening is to help you, because when we go into that woe is me space, the world is shit, everybody's on my back, what's going on, it's a shitstorm, all of that, excuse my language, but that's the way it's been feeling, hasn't it? Let's be real. Then that disempowers us and puts us in the woe is me victim mode, which is coming from lack and fear, and we don't want that. We want to be driving forward saying, right, this is tough, this is challenging, but I've got this, I've got that inner strength, I know this is happening for a purpose, I know the universe has my back and they're leading me into something much, much better, and I don't want to go kicking and screaming, I want to go in the flow. And as I say to some of my clients, you know, don't paddle furiously against the current. Float with the current. So that's your mantra for this week, my darlings, okay? Don't paddle, float. Float, don't paddle. Float, float with the flow. The more you go with it, the least you are resisting and the quicker you come to the other side of it. So let's have a look at the cards. So the cards I've pulled, I've just used the 2 decks today. So we've got 3 from the Gilded Tarot and 3 from the energy cards. I find it so interesting that these came out. You know, I pulled 3 and put them down, then I pulled these 3 and put them down in the order they came out. And we've got 5 of Swords, which is the hostilities card, and underneath it, the hostilities card. Okay, so this is absolutely confirming that what this has been feeling like for us, all of this stuff that's coming to the surface, coming out, has felt like hostilities, arguments, difficulties within myself, within around me, within the energy. It's felt at times quite hostile, other times it's felt quite gentle. It's been all over the place. And so this is recognizing it. So we're starting off with this card here. This, if I can pick it up, the High Priestess. This is led by your soul, by your instincts, intuition, inner self, inner being, the universe guiding the soul to clear, to cleanse, to lift, to purge. And yes, it's felt hostile, it's felt difficult, it's felt challenging. But this, you see, this is the battle. The battle is won, the battle is over, and I am victorious. I might be a bit battered and bruised, but I am victorious. He is standing there holding that sword of truth aloft, carrying the others with him. He's not leaving anything behind. I've worked so hard. Everything I've learned and gained and worked for, I'm taking with me into the next part of myself and my journey. And that is into this sense of freedom, empowerment, liberation, independence. This is your Independence Day. All right, this is a card: financial flow, financial freedom, a balance with nature, a balance with self. And I've done it on my own. Nobody can do this healing for me. I can get other people to help me with it, and many of you have. I've been extremely busy through July with people needing help with healing and direction and guidance. We can get help, but we can't get them to do it for us. We have to do it. We've got to do our own healing journey. We can have somebody hold our hand, but we've got to go through that healing journey ourselves. And you've done it. This is, I have achieved it. As we get to the end of this week and past that full moon, you will feel this sense of, woohoo, go me, I did it. So these energy cards are confirming above. They are incredibly similar. We've got the hostilities card here, which we've just explained. It's felt difficult. It felt like I was battling all my demons. I've been on a journey for some of you to hell and back, a journey for some of you to the past and back, but you've been on a journey that has brought you to a place where you have now got different directions and the light being shone on the different directions that you can now go in. And those were not open to you before. They were not open. They were hidden. But now that you've been on that journey, through those hostilities, battling the past, battling your demons, your doubts, your fears, your limitations, battling lack of confidence, battling old patterns, battling old scars. You've been through it and out the other side. That journey is completing this week now. And it's opening you up. See, so similar, so similar. It's opening you up to spirit in a different way, to your spiritual connection, to your inner knowing, to your light, to your brightness, to your joy. It's opening it all up. The sparkles, the light there, the dove of peace. And isn't that what we all want? This inner peace. And our life being peaceful, our life being stable. This is what it's all been about. So in those dark moments, because it's still kind of ongoing a little bit, but you are working through it, you are almost there. You're doing this journey to get to the light. I promise you that this is not just pain for pain's sake. For myself, it's not been painful, but it's been challenging, difficult, draining, tiring, all of those words that have taken me back into old things from the past, from 30 years ago, from 20 years ago, from 2 years ago, stuff coming up I'd forgotten all about, and all of a sudden it's there saying, yeah, here it is again. You sure you're over this? You sure you're all right with that? Because maybe there's a little bit needs doing there. So if we trust, go with it, float, don't paddle. All right, my darlings, I hope this helps, and I will see you next week for the weeklies. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye. I am so happy and grateful now that I can hand all my stresses and strains, challenges and difficulties over to the universe for resolution. I let go of all difficulties and step into ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am releasing all that holds me back. I am so happy and grateful now that I am open to receiving all good things. I am so happy and grateful now that I am safe and I am secure. I am so grateful for the God, Goddess, Source energy within me, and I know that I am manifesting and creating my beautiful life right now. I am so happy and grateful now that I see and notice the beauty in all things. I am so grateful now that I know and feel my own power to create. I am so grateful now that I flow with the ease and grace of the Spirit within me. I am so happy and grateful now that I am connected to all the light and all the love within me. I feel my light and I know my power. I am so happy and grateful now that I am at peace, content, and at ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am having a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so happy and grateful now that I can hand all my stresses and strains, challenges and difficulties over to the universe for resolution. I let go of all difficulties and step into ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am releasing all that holds me back. I am so happy and grateful now that I am open to receiving all good things. I am so happy and grateful now that I am safe and I am secure. I am so grateful for the God, Goddess, Source energy within me, and I know that I am manifesting and creating my beautiful life right now. I am so happy and grateful now that I see and notice the beauty in all things. I am so grateful now that I know and feel my own power to create. I am so grateful now that I flow with the ease and grace of the Spirit within me. I am so happy and grateful now that I am connected to all the light and all the love within me. I feel my light and I know my power. I am so happy and grateful now that I am at peace, content, and at ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am having a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so happy and grateful now that I can hand all my stresses and strains, challenges and difficulties over to the universe for resolution. I let go of all difficulties and step into ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am releasing all that holds me back. I am so happy and grateful now that I am open to receiving all good things. I am so happy and grateful now that I am safe and I am secure. I am so grateful for the God, Goddess, Source energy within me, and I know that I am manifesting and creating my beautiful life right now. I am so happy and grateful now that I see and notice the beauty in all things. I am so grateful now that I know and feel my own power to create. I am so grateful now that I flow with the ease and grace of the Spirit within me. I am so happy and grateful now that I am connected to all the light and all the love within me. I feel my light and I know my power. I am so happy and grateful now that I am at peace, content, and at ease. I am so happy and grateful now that I am having a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.